YouTube, y'all, what is good with y'all, man? It's King Dooms, and first and foremost, shout out to the homie Taste of Chaos, boy from the TEC podcast, the whole TEC, the editor's corner. Got that on locked out here, man, with the podcast, with the forums and the blogs. I be reading those, man. I be watching those, man. Yeah, shout out to him for them logos that y'all saw in that new CKZ intro I made for the squad right there. And y'all be sure to hit up Chaos. If y'all really got a crew, bro, don't hit them up if you like 1-2 deep looking for a logo. You need to get you a crew, and then you hit the homie up. As far as what he'll charge you, I'm not sure if he do charge people, but that's on him. And his work is good, as you see by the logos. They clean as hell. You ain't got to tell me. If you saying they trash, hey, then that lets me know you a natural born hater. So that's on you. But let's go into this title. The differences between lives and 2K's ProAMs. It's some differences that I see, and it's based off your preference, off which one you'll play. If you play live, you're going to keep playing live. You play both, you're going to play both. 2K, you're going to play 2K. Simple as that. I've never uploaded a live video to the channel. That doesn't mean I don't play it on the side. There's plenty of games that I play on the side that I don't upload. And doesn't mean I don't like them just because I don't upload them. So with that being said, I have played live 15. Of course, I played 14. And I played all the lives. I don't play it as much like I do 2K. But that's because I don't prefer his gameplay over 2K's. Well, y'all know live gameplay is kind of too easy. In my opinion, it's a lot of glitches. 2K has a lot of glitches too. But 2K's is way more simulated. It's way more tougher, in my opinion. It's times on live where I could just drive around people without doing any move, just straight beat the CPU. Players I play online, just straight around and go dunk the ball, lay it up, get fouled or something. To me, it's too easy. That's my opinion. It doesn't have to be the same as yours, but that's what I experience when I play the game. 2K's gameplay has changed over the years. A lot of people say 2K15 is possibly the worst. It's still 2K12 to me because, man, you couldn't play no defense. The psychic defenders knowing where you're gonna pass the ball. You got big man chasing down guards on fast breaks. 2K12 was kind of ass out of all the 2Ks. Best one to me, ironic, 2K11. Not even just speaking on crew mode, but just it was always a bump animation. No matter what the ball handler did, you bumped them every time if you forced that. You didn't have to force a bump, but you did create an animation by bumping them every time, no matter what they do, which is what a lot of people love about 2K11. Now, I'm not trying to go in on live, but let's be real. When you have the discussion of like, what's your favorite live? What's your favorite NBA live? The number one game that I hear the most out of any, I only hear this answer.
Man, NBA Live 2005, man. Melo cover, man. That's the slam dunk contest, bro. And that whole All-Star weekend was covered, bro.
That's it. I don't hear nothing else about any other live, just that live, and that's because of one mode. I don't hear no nigga saying anything about his gameplay at all. I don't hear anybody saying anything about his gameplay in any other lives like that. I did play live 10s. It's all the same to me, bro. I already said it's all the same, but I get the same reaction. I do the same reaction every time I play live. Like, oh, I can just dribble around this dude. I can do this 1-2 move, get around him, and just go dunk the ball every time. That's how I feel about live. I already said that earlier, though. 2Ks, they make you work for that. Like, you put it on Hall of Fame. In my career, you gonna work for that. You gotta pass the ball to your teammates. You can't. It ain't no just dribbling around. None of that. It ain't none of that. They ain't having that. Now, that's all preference. Like, if you want a game to be that easy for you, then you gonna enjoy live for that. If you don't want to experience that, you want something tougher, that's what you'll play 2K for. Which is why I think 2K is clearly like in the running for the best basketball game already, well, which is what it has been for the longest, considering live has been out the game for 3 years. So maybe if live wasn't out the game for 3 years, then it'd probably be different, but we'll never know. As far as I'm concerned, 2K will always be 3 years ahead of them. That's speaking on the gameplay. I prefer 2K's gameplay, which is the biggest thing to me. I don't care about graphics. I don't care about online connectivity, although I prefer it to be stable. EA has its issues as well. I done got kicked off the EA service plentiful times playing just anything EA, really just Madden as far as what I play EA, but EA has its issues as well. So don't just go in about 2K service when EA has its issues as well. Now moving on from gameplay from the Pro-Am, the venues. This is where live kills 2K. Just when you actually go to the basketball court and like you hoop there. I know this means a lot for those people in those major cities that have those playground courts. That means a lot to them if they saw this in live. The fact that they actually been there, know what it's like, know the atmosphere, that gotta be a dope feeling. Like if you ever hooped at Terminal 23, the Rucker, Venice Beach, Seattle University, they be running the Seattle Pro-Ams up there in the Northwest. Just those venues. There's plenty more. I know I'm forgetting some, but those are the ones that come to mind. That's what I want to play. That's what I want to experience. I want to see those courts for myself. Just no matter what 2K does as far as, now I know I'm saying Pro-Ams and the park is different, but like that's really what the venues of live Pro-Ams, that's what that relates to in 2K terms. It refers to the park. It does, because those are playground courts. Some of those were in arenas and like a rec setting, but the Pro-Am in 2K is going to be how crew mode was, because it's exactly what crew mode was, just revamped. So that's the difference right there. But I do want to experience those venues. You're going to be in an arena in 2K's Pro-Am. You're going to have it fully customized and all that, so it's not a complete downfall. That arena you never seen in real life. These courts in live you've seen in real life. You've seen them on TV, YouTube. NBA players hooping at those venues. Melo's Terminal 23, he be hooping up there. You even saw it in 2K and 2K TV. That's what live gets the plus. That's when they get the green light for me right there. It's those venues. And that's definitely something I want to see, especially on the 15th on that demo. Tomorrow with that app drops to do your face scan, so I'm going to definitely do that. Might have a video on that as well, showing my face scan. I don't know if you're actually going to see your player and all that stuff, but the online my player, I can't say live wins because we don't know what 2K is going to do. 2K is definitely holding back on a lot of things. With the game coming out in, 17 days? It's a lot of things they haven't spoken on. They got to go in depth with my team. They got to go in depth with my career. Are we going to be able to have our own online my player? Are we going to be able to buy out our my players? It's a lot of things. Those are just to name a few as far as what we need to know. Like, we don't even know what the roster size is going to be in Pro-Am squads. We don't know what that's going to be. Live definitely has my plus on that. You can't buy your my player out. You can't buy your dude out at all. You have to work your way up by playing the game. Playing the game online with your friends, against computers, against other real players. And that's dope to me. They got objectives in the game. You got to complete that. Helps that out a lot, which is dope. Which is something we've been asking for in 2K's version. Is for online objectives, like to help us get a better teammate grade, more rep or more VC. Giving us online objectives in the rec and what would have been crew mode if it was in the previous 2Ks and all that stuff, but we never got that. Live gets that plus, and in the customization. I saw the customization screens on 2K. It looks exactly the same. Lives is dope. I saw lives. I can't wait to mess with that as well. I want to see what that's about. They got the shoes. You already know about their shoes, but those aren't going to sell the game to me. It's not. It's dope to see, but it's not going to sell the game. Gameplay sells the game to me. Now, as far as what we all would want 2K to announce, as far as the online my players, y'all know they always have it set to where you can max out your dude day one. That's how it's always been. It shouldn't be nothing new. Hopefully, it'll be something new. Like, you shouldn't be able to get your dude above a 75 just by maxing him out first night. That's the highest it should go. Then you should work your way up after that. Now, I'll be cool with that. I honestly don't care. Because I'm going to play the shit out of my career. And I'm going to just get my dude a legit. I don't put no VC towards him. The only time I buy VC first night is when I'm trying to make the playoff 12. When I go online. So I ain't got to wear them biscuits. As what Chi-Town be saying. I ain't got to wear them biscuits at all. And hopefully that's something that they'll do. Hopefully it is a major change. If you got two separate my players, that'd be dope. But I don't think 2K, I'm not trying to go out what 2K is capable of because we don't know what they're capable of. Sky's the limit for them. But as much as we've been asking for like separate my players, they haven't delivered at all on that. And if they don't, hopefully it's just you can't max out your dude first night. Make us work for that 99 overall like I did in 2K11. Although the glitches were crazier back then, like the skill points glitch and all that stuff. It was crazier back then. Just make us work. Bring those days back. y'all monitor the servers now, so y'all should be seeing who is glitching, which kills me. Just like y'all say y'all was gonna start banning dudes for having demi-guys, but there's still demi-guys out here to this day. It's crazy. Now the online connectivity, y'all know the deal with 2Ks. Y'all know it's horrible. It's always horrible. Them first 2 weeks after launch it's gonna be real bad to me over that weekend, because you pre-order 2K, you get it that Friday. It ain't no school Saturday or Sunday. And man, you never know. It might be some states that got an in-service on a Monday. It's gonna be a 3-day weekend for some of these kids. It's never a good thing. It's never like a good weekend of 2K. That launch weekend, it's never a good weekend. It's always takes forever to get in the game. Matchmaking's taking too long. Past years has been got next spots just fucking shit up. So with no got next now in ProAM and 2K's ProAM, we gonna see. I've had my issues with EA's, so don't just act like EA servers is just godlike, because they're not. I know there's plenty of y'all that done lagged out of Ultimate Team games. The servers went off on you in a solo challenge, and then you got to restart the solo. Don't try and play, because it don't happen to all of us. So that's about a draw between them. And then the last thing I guess I could speak on what the difference is also the gameplay settings. 2K's ProAM is basically crew mode coming back. So that means the stats, the leaderboards, power rankings. We were so competitive with each other, CKZ back then, like getting the most points, trying to average triple doubles. And that's what made us play better in crew mode, like competing with each other in the stat. Lives, I'm pretty sure I had leaderboards and stuff like that, individual stats. But what I was really getting into is also the games to 21. It's not a bad thing, but like I said, 2K has brought back crew mode. We've been wanting crew mode for so long. You only need 3 people to search, customizing the arena, just the timeouts, just crew mode. It's back, just revamped and souped up like we wanted. We don't know what the roster limits is gonna be. Hopefully they announce that in the coming weeks. Lives, the games to 21. Now I was gonna say why it's not a bad thing. Here's when it's like it's neutral. Some people want to play full quarters, just as average like 20, 25 points, average 10 assists in games in the span of games. You can do that with crew mode, but in games to 21, you can't do that. It's a lot of people that play for stats and play for leaderboards. 2K is one of the most competitive communities when it comes to leaderboard. Lives, like I said, I'm not sure, but that's where 2K to me has that advantage of those stats and leaderboards and stuff like that. It'll be more meaningful in 2K's aspect because it's in a more realistic setting with quarters and timeouts. That's when it comes down to the preference of what you prefer to play. I'm gonna play live on the 15th. That's next week. We're gonna download this live app tomorrow. Well, actually today. We're gonna download this live app today. I'm making this video at 4 o'clock in the morning. It is the 8th of September, and we're gonna see what that avatar mode. I believe you can do your face scan on that for your mind play over there on live. And we're gonna see how that is. We're gonna be on that demo next week. I'm gonna be on it on both consoles first. But trust me, if y'all getting the vibe that y'all feel like I'm downplaying live, like I'm just attacking live, I'm not. I'm speaking facts. I do the same thing with 2K. People don't like to hear the truth. They want to hear, you agree with what they think. But it doesn't work like that when you're on my channel at all. That was on my differences. That's why I prefer 2K. At the very beginning I said it, that's why I prefer 2K over live, just strictly over gameplay. 2K's gameplay, it's better to me. Plain and simple, it's just better. Graphics, I don't care nothing about graphics. Live has improved. 2K looks better. Okay, that's it. The games look better. And as far as like those talking about graphics, that lets me know how old you are. I hope no grown ass man will care about a game that already looks good. That ain't for me to judge. If you're new to the channel, bro, be sure to subscribe, drop a like to your boy. Hope y'all like that CKZ intro. Y'all about to see another new outro I created. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Let me know what y'all think, bro, about these differences that I did talk about. It feels good being behind the mic again, man, just talking. Because I know some of y'all like to hear me talk, so y'all share the video, man. Show some love. Appreciate y'all for sticking around. Those that's been around even when I didn't have a laptop, I appreciate that. All that stuff, man. So, King Dooms, I'm out. Remember, hit up Taste of Chaos. I had his Twitter link early in the video, his Twitter name. Y'all need a ProAM only if you got a crew, bruh. Do not hit that man up if you don't have a crew. Don't waste his time. Just don't. Just out of respect. Cause I'm putting his name out there for y'all that need a logo, and you ain't got a crew. Ain't no point. He's wasting his time, and that's making me look bad. But shout out to Chaos, man, for those CKZ logos, bro. It's gonna be more to come. Peace.